Hello, I'm Jessica.
I'm Jeanette.
And we are So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick, Missouri, and we're going to do our chat today.
Yeah.
So we each have 8 projects that we're going to share with you.
I keep trying to fix my hair. It's like, stay over there.
Yeah, I know. The day's, it's getting towards
it's afternoon
the end of the day.
And we work today. And it's really windy today.
Yeah, really super windy. Anyway, we have 8 projects from our sewing room. So some are new things, some things we have here in the shop. We will tell you that if we have it. But some of the things are older, maybe we don't have anymore, we got somewhere else. This is just basically to inspire you to keep sewing, and
Yes.
you know, like, it's okay that you have a bazillion projects going on, because so do we.
Keep track of 8 at a time.
Just 8 at a time.
And
that's
then maybe
it.
next month I'm like, I put one of those 8. You haven't seen it for 6 months because I've moved on.
Yeah, I've moved on. I'm going to get it back out. But anyway, it's just a nice way to kind of stay on track. Like I said, we are a quilt shop. So if we have the pattern, the book, or the fabric, we will tell you that, or the kit will tell you that, but we don't have the price or anything. You can always go over to our Facebook page. Every Friday we do a live shopping. And so some of the things that you see here, if we have it for sale, you'll find it on that live shopping. And we have people shop the replays of the live shopping every day. So you can
couldn't even do a Facebook message if it's something that you had a question about.
On our Facebook page. And the link is in the comments below. So anyway, click like, click share, and we'll get started.
Okay.
You go first.
Yep. So number 1 for me is I finished a store sample called Heartsy. So if you've been watching us for a few weeks, I've been working on all the blocks, and here's some little bobbin thread.
Oh yeah, Clara was in here. She was messing with that earlier.
Okay, so this is a sample that we do, a kit we do have available in the store, since it is a store sample. And I just love it. So it is going to come home with me eventually.
Oh, I know. I love this too.
You picked it out.
Yes, I'm the one who picked it out.
I wanted
to make it, but I didn't get to. Mom beat me to it. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
The fabric is Art Gallery. The background is Essex linen. We do have the kits here in the shop.
Yeah, so if you've ever made Brightly, which it's been out a while, this is the same, I believe it's the same designer even.
Yeah, Cluck Cluck Sew.
Cluck
She's
Cluck
done like several different
she's done it with hearts in the center. She's done them, I think, with Christmas trees in the center.
Pumpkins.
So anyway, I got the top totally done, and look at the fun backing. See if I can get a good picture of it.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that pretty? So it's got a lot of that pink and magenta in it, and I have loved this fabric since we got the bolt in. And it's in the clearance room, but I shouldn't even tell you that because I basically took almost all of it.
There's none left. Sorry about it.
Yeah, I mean, there might be a couple yards on the bolt, and that's it. But that'll be the back, and so this is just going to be such a fun quilt.
Yeah, I like it. All right, so first up for me is I finished the Waverly quilt. I've made this pattern several times. It's a Villa Rosa pattern, a very quick sew, and I had this fabric that I had picked up somewhere else at a different shop, and I got it done and quilted, and I did the flange binding on it.
And I'm so impressed.
And I washed it, so it's kind of wrinkled up on that corner. But anyway, yes, when I washed it, I just loved it even more, the flange binding. And I put a couple little labels on there. Yeah, so it's ready to go to someone. I think I actually have someone I'm going to gift this to.
In mine?
Yeah, when I bought the fabric, I was thinking of her.
Okay.
So anyway, yes,
That's
done.
Always nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is I had, of course, when do we not do a quilt that we don't have scraps? Now, I will say if you do a Villa Rosa card pattern, typically you don't have much scraps.
Right.
And I still didn't have bukus of scraps, but I had enough left over that when you make them hearts, you're trimming away. You know, it's one of those deals. It's a rectangle. You put a little square in the corner, you draw a line, then you're cutting that away. So I thought, she's fixing me, I can't throw those away. So I made a nice little stash of half square triangles from the leftovers. And I think I'm going to make some kind of pillow because look how pretty they are. But this is, I still had this much background left. So, I mean, I definitely have enough for a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, a pretty good little stack still.
Yeah,
so I am planning on making a couple pillows because I do love that quilt.
Mm-hmm. It's always great if you can make something right then that doesn't get mixed
Don't you have
in.
a big pillow pattern that's uses scraps that takes a full-size bed pillow? You know, like a
yes.
I need to put my hands on that.
I do. I don't know. I think we got to where we couldn't order it anymore.
I have no idea, but
I
I
may have it
remembered
at
that
home.
when I had this pile of scraps and these perfect little half square triangles. I thought I
Mhm.
could incorporate all that into
Mhm.
a bed-size pillow.
Mhm.
That would be nice.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that was progress. I did
Yes.
try to address some of my scraps.
All right. So I showed you this last week. I don't think I've got any more sewn on him, but this is the fox quilt.
Oh, you've made little.
Yes, that's what I was going to show
You
you.
have made progress.
So there's the pattern. We do have this kit in the shop, and this was the fox that I showed you last week.
How cute.
And he needs little flying geese around him.
It looks like little arrows going all the way around.
Yes, and I just dropped all mine.
So the kit has the arrows with it.
Yes, and I did get them all cut, and I've started on them.
Started piecing some of them.
Yes.
Ooh, how cute.
So yeah, so there'll be little
That's
arrows.
going to give him some brightness on the edges.
Yeah, we kind of followed the one on the back more as for the color than the one on the front. But anyway, I've started, so maybe next week I'll have it done.
Progress. Okay. So my next thing I'm going to show you, which I guess I probably didn't end up with a pattern.
I do not want to lose these though.
No, they're tedious little dudes. That's the Heartsy pattern. It is Cluck Cluck, so I think you said that.
Yeah, I did.
Here it is. And just because the price is here is the only reason I know, but the kit is the quilt is 60 by 72, and the kit price is $102.20 if you want to make it just like mine.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have kits. And we do have patterns too.
Yes.
So the next thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to jump over to cross stitching. So see the cute little bunny. I've said before did you say we need to take these out now?
What?
Out of packages.
Oh, well, it was hard to see in the
live shopping,
but I don't know if it's just because it's live.
It's blurry.
Yeah, then it's blurry. I think when they go back and watch the replay, it's not as blurry. But
anyway, scattered seed sampler spring gathering. And I think when I showed it last week, I had it done, but I even got it in a frame, and it's so cute.
Oh,
how cute it is.
Someone was in here today, I think, buying that pattern.
Oh, it's cute. It's really, really cute.
Mm-hmm.
So I did bring my pattern back.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
And the frame I just got like at TJ Maxx. I love TJ Maxx if you want to pick up some unique frames, and they're $5 to $7 based on the size.
You don't have a big investment in them.
Yeah, and I can easily frame those by myself.
Mm-hmm. It's very cute.
Very
adorable.
Cute. It's stitched on like a 32 count linen, which it is a color we have here called Sahara.
It's very cute.
Very cute little bunny.
Yes. Okay, so I started this. We have this quilt hanging in the shop in our retreat center. Mm-hmm. This was done as a mystery block of the month a year ago, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then after the mystery was done, she rewrote the pattern so it could be sold as a pattern. Well, I didn't do it. And then I did get the fabric at the time, but I never did anything with it. Well, my friend, she wants to make it. She's doing her own colors. And so we're kind of doing it together, which is fun.
Yes. And you're able to kind of see her pattern because yours was a mystery.
Yeah, I did use the same fabrics, but anyway, I've got
those are pretty
done.
Yeah.
So these were block 2, and you make 16 of these, and I have 8.
Ooh, that's a lot of stitching.
Yes, and this is just 2. This is just month 2. There's 12 or 9. I don't remember, but there's a lot.
I think there's 12. I think 12 is the setting.
It was done as a 12-month program, but like I said, it was done as a mystery. So when so the pattern's written a little bit differently than
if you didn't do it as if you did it as the mystery, you're going to do like whatever, so many, and put them in a bag. And
yes,
with this pattern, you're going to put them together.
And we do have this fabric, and we
have the pattern,
and we've been showing the fabric on our Facebook Live. We've discounted it, so
you're interested.
If you're interested, you can get the fabric at a
It
discount.
could happen for
and
you.
I think we still have some patterns too. If not, we can get more patterns.
Right. Okay. So my next cross stitch, if you followed us for very long, I think I said a few weeks ago, I had 4 cross stitch bags going, and I know my hair it's everywhere.
I know, mine too.
And I don't like having 4 with cross stitch. No, I can have 40 with quilt projects. Don't bother me a bit. But with a cross stitch,
less than 4.
Yeah, I try to keep it no more than 4.
And just because you only have 4 bags.
Oh well, no, I have more than that. But it's like I can't keep cross stitch. To me, takes me a lot longer to finish a project. I may only get 2 very detailed ones done for the entire year, or I will do 15 quilts a year.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want 15 bags. 4 is my limit. So I'm trying to get these 4 bags done so I can, quickly fill up with 4 new projects. Because there's a lot of things I'd like to make, and a lot of patterns I've already bought that are cross stitching.
Mm-hmm.
So this one I started last year, and I got it done. And I was so close to being done when I went.
You actually said this morning this might be for me.
Yes, it is going to be for her because I put my mother's initials in there, and I've got the year 2024 when I started. But didn't it turn out pretty?
Mm-hmm.
And so
gorgeous.
my friend Carol Kissler, who also works here, she let me use, because she has made this. So she had bought, I can't think the brand of it, but it was silk, hand-dyed silk floss. And so she let me use her silk floss. So it's the silk floss version. That turned out so pretty. It looks really pretty in there.
Pretty, yes, very pretty.
So that will go to a framing place, probably Hobby Lobby, because that's really about all we have around here.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so I finished Orange Crush, which
she is still binding like crazy.
Yeah, which I think I showed you guys this, but I'll show it again. So this is the Orange Crush that we did as a quilt along on our private Facebook group, and we finally did give prizes
she's got
out.
It quilted. I don't know if it was quilted last time you showed it.
So it's quilted.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Jen Kingwell fabrics and Jen Kingwell on the back.
Oh yeah, and it's that lawn, so it's really soft.
It's kind of got a plaid look to it. But anyway, I'm going to do the flange binding. So this is going to be the binding. So the binding is going to be the same as the background.
See, I haven't done flange binding yet, so I'm really listening.
I'm going to do this green as the flange.
Oh,
that green I think will really
show up really on the front.
Yeah, will really pop that little bit of green.
Oh, yeah, I see the little line
because this is going to be the same, and then they'll have the green little pop in there.
Pretty.
I know, I'm so excited.
She's already done at least 3 projects with the flange binding. I have yet to complete
I'm
one.
learning, getting better as I go. There is a little foot that I need to get for mine that people say makes it easier.
Well, you can get up tight, I guess, to that flange.
Yeah, tighter to the flange or something. Because, I do notice like on this last one I did, there was a few places that I took out and redid because it's like I kind of come off the flange.
Your foot kind of comes off of that.
A little bit, but
you're almost working at an unlevel.
And the one I just showed you was the first one that I've done and washed. I really liked it after I got it washed because it just kind of
wrinkly.
Yeah, it when you first do it, it's like, well, it's a little uneven, but then when you washed it, it all kind of shrinks together, and I really like the way it looked.
And it'll really hold up well.
Yes, because a lot of times binding, I have quilts at my house where the bindings come undone. I've done them by hand, and
I can't say that, but I don't have kids and dogs.
Yeah, I wash. The quilts we use, they get washed all the time because I have kids and dogs. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they take, the kids will take them in their vehicle, or they'll take them outside to the yard and sit by the fire, and they smell like smoke, and you're like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what they're for, to be used.
That's what they're for, to be used. Yeah,
that's right. All right, so I'm going to show you one more cross stitch. This one is one of the 4 in my bag. So I've emptied one bag. I'm down to 3. So I just went out of my bags to the ones that are closest to being done. So this one is called Every Opening Flower. I wanted to see if I had a picture of it. This pattern we do not have. It is something I picked up elsewhere, somewhere along my travels. It is a pattern by With Thy Needle and Thread. How pretty it is.
It is pretty.
And it's so close to being done again.
Yeah.
So that just had I had to finish the words and the initials. And
so you're almost like where you can get 2 more bags going.
Well, but I'm waiting. I'm not doing that because if I let myself start something new, I mean, occasionally you have to throw in a little seasonal piece. That don't even count as a bag.
Yeah.
But these big ones that go on for 2 years, let me get rid of my phone. Okay. Look at this, how pretty it is.
It's gorgeous.
I love it. And I'm so close. You know, I have these little roses to go on the border.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the house is almost done. And then I have a what do you call them? Weeping willow tree to finish.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, there's still probably, I don't know, let's say 20 hours of stitching at least.
Yeah. Left. Really? You think
See,
so?
these, you got to change all these colors. So and that goes all the way around here.
Oh my goodness.
There's no telling me hour. I mean, I don't count hours. I know there's people, I follow some floss tubers and they write when they start a project, how many hours, I mean, they track all that.
I used to do that sometimes with quilts, but.
You did. Yeah.
Then I
was like, no, I just do it because I enjoy
anymore.
it. But this is my TV
it
time.
It takes forever. It
takes forever. It just takes me forever. So I'll keep working on that. We'll see if next week, maybe, I don't think I'll have it done, but maybe a lot more progress.
Yes.
I have it in a nice little funny, cute little bag with little squirrels on it.
That's so cute.
And if you can, put your floss on a ring, and it's
you feel very fancy with your bag.
I feel very fancy with my bag.
Mm-hmm.
It travels.
Yep, it's very nice.
Okay,
so I have been doing the bunny block of the month, and I think last week I had all the bunnies over here, so I showed you everything I had done.
And they're all hanging up.
But they're all hanging up now, but I did take home the next 3 months, so I haven't started on any of them, but I have them all in my sewing room thinking about them. Yeah, so I have month 4, 5, and 6 here.
I know I'm a little behind on my block of the month.
Yeah, month 4 is February, and this is March, so I'm a little behind.
Yeah, it's just hard to do block of the month and stuff you want to sew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's okay.
But I'll get it done eventually.
Get it done.
And I think we still have a few spots open for it. I know last week I had some people call in and get what we had cut so far, but I think we still have a few spots if you wanted to do it.
If you wanted to get in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to show you another store sample I got done. So that is Shante.
Mm-hmm.
Villa Rosa card.
I like this one. Mom wasn't sure about it, but I really like it.
No, and it's just okay to me because it's not bright, happy colors. After I made Heartsy and then I did this one, I'm like, eh.
I like it though. And we have the fabric. It'd be great for a kid.
Oh yeah, I should say
older kid.
Oh, I love it. You're just going to enjoy it. We have kits for it. You must make it.
But I mean, we're honest around here. But I actually do really like it.
It's not like I hate it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I did the Heartsy. The Heartsy, I couldn't wait to get it together. This one I laid out as it was a chore.
I think it's so cute though. The fabric's really cute. It's animals.
Mm-hmm.
Animals. It's a quick sew.
Yeah, I had the blocks done really in probably 8 hours.
It's a quilt that you can gift and, just donate.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to maybe have flannel on the back, and then eventually it'll go to probably some.
This is not their backing?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not going to be flannel because I already made backing.
I was thinking,
originally I was thinking black and white flannel, but I went to the clearance room.
Which I like this. Mm-hmm.
Well, this one's kind of, I don't know. To me, it's got a lot of flower in it. It's got a little bit of pink in it, so I don't think it would really be for a boy necessarily.
Maybe not.
But it is kind of a lap size. I don't know that I said the size on it.
It's a good size.
For a Villa Rosa, it's a good size quilt.
Yeah, and it uses 16 fat quarter. So if
I want to say it's like 54 by 72.
54 by 72. Yeah, if you have any of our fat quarter packs, it's a good pattern to use. And I like it. I'm not just saying that because we have the kits. I actually do.
She actually does like it.
I do like it.
It's not like I hate it, but I'm not in love with it. But I'll have no problem giving it away.
Yeah, but I mean, it's nice to have quilts that you have no problem giving away because, I mean, I have a lot of quilts that I'm like, I'm not giving that away. What am I going to do with 100 quilts?
I told
my rack that I hang them on is completely full.
Yeah. Don't you have it stacked on your piano and...
Yes, I do. I have quilts all over the place. But I do, we give the teacher gifts, so there'll probably be 10, 15 that I'll give away then. And
we're doing after prom.
We're going to do we're going to do baskets for the after prom where we do like a quilt and then like dorm
type style stuff.
In a basket. So That would be a good one for in there.
But Heartsy, I may have to keep that for a while.
Yes,
I have 4 weddings coming up, so I should give one of them
like
to
my
that.
Elizabeth Hartman quilts.
Not ready.
Maybe never. I mean, they might be my grandkids, or when I die, then they'll have to figure out what to do with them.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm like, I got way too much time in those. I'm not giving those away. Okay. Binding. Okay, so I got more binding picked for circus time, and I'm gonna do the flange again, guys. I'm on a flange roll.
Yeah. So I'm hoping
and you know
to
what?
get there.
It's really freed up my
cross-stitching time.
I've been cross-stitching a little bit, which I didn't bring anything, because I'm not sitting on the couch doing binding. Anyway, this quilt we do have
binding's
kits.
kind of fun once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some I'll still do. I don't know. Anyway, we do have this kit in the shop, and I did a minky bag.
I love quilted minky. Whew, I love it.
And then I'm gonna do this. Will be the binding. This black.
I like that.
And then I'm gonna do
I hear our doorbell ringing like crazy over there.
Is this?
Oh, yep, I like that.
So it'll be a little stripe.
Very pretty.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so my last thing, so exciting. I hope to begin.
I have 2 more things.
Well, this is my last one.
Why do I have 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Flange binding. Well, this should be mine, and then that's yours.
I know, but I have 2 more.
What else do you have?
I have the flange for that table runner, and then I have that.
Oh, I do have one more because it's on the other side.
Well,
that was all on my table.
You could show that quilt.
I could show that quilt that she took off the long arm. So this is my, I think this was February small that we did for the shop. So it's a store sample, but this will be my first.
Oh, our thing shut off. Oh, I never turned it on. That's why it's so dark.
Oh, our light. Okay, we're hoping you see things well. This is the flange binding. So this would be the main binding, and this would be the flange part with that magenta. And it's got a lot of magenta in it. But the thing I've already figured out, and I haven't even done the first flange binding, is you should match your thread to the fabric choices. And I don't have any purple.
I know, that's kind of where I'm at. So it's like the RFL thread. I mean, do I need
I'm going to use
colors?
I'm going to use. Well, we have Gutermann here too, and it's of course in all the color, the rainbow, and I'm going to try to do Gutermann.
I think I am too.
In the smaller spools for my flange stuff.
Me too, because it's like there's no reason to have that much. Okay, so then I needed binding for this, so I picked it out. And again, I'm going to do the flange, people. So this is going to be the binding.
She's been watching YouTube videos, and I'm going to have to watch a few too.
And this is going to be my flange.
I did read enough about it, about how to cut it, but I have not. I'm going to watch a couple people doing it.
Maybe next week I'll have all these done, and you guys will just get to see a whole bunch of flange bindings.
YouTube videos is the way to go.
Yeah, just watch a YouTube video. There's a bazillion out there. You can go find one. Easy peasy. And then I have just one more thing. I'll go ahead and do my last one once she gets hers. And I showed this last week, and so it's not all that exciting. I wanted to get some fabric picked out for it, but I did not get that done. So I'm going to make this. And I picked out just 5-inch squares out of my stash, out of my scraps. But I need to pick out the gray and the white. And of course, I want to do something crazy. So
you don't want to do gray and white?
No, I'm not going to do gray and white. I'm going to do something. I'm thinking something with stripes, maybe, like for the gray, and then the white, maybe a black or something. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I'm going to do something wild.
Some Tilda would be pretty in there. That's Tilda chambray.
Yes, that might be what I do too. But anyway, stay tuned for that. That's my last thing.
Okay, so my last thing is, I was going to do a baby quilt show, but I'll do that next week. So this is one I showed a few weeks ago that I actually got done, but Jessica took it off the long arm machine today. I don't know that you can really tell, and even the back is pretty busy too.
But it's been quilted. We do have, I know we sold one kit today.
We have, I think we ended up with 5 kits. So
there are a few kits in the shop. Mom did this as a block or a row of the month, I guess. Row along. In the shop. And we do have kits. But
at the bottom, it's got little houses.
Yeah, and the quilting is kind of the star
wave
thing. It's cute.
You still really can't see it. It's too busy. And then the background is a white with red and blue and silver stars, which is really cute.
Yep. And that's what's in the kits.
So I've made several patriotic quilts in my lifetime, but I give them away all the time. So I'm thinking maybe I'll keep this one.
Yeah, you ought to keep
always
that
when
one
it comes
for a
around to
little
be the 4th of July, I don't have a red, white, and blue quilt.
Now you do.
Now I do.
Hang it up. All right, well, that's everything. So thanks so much for watching. We will be back next Friday for live shopping and YouTube. And so anyway, have a great weekend.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.